Hello everyone and welcome to the Pesky Plumber podcast. Today it is episode 13. It's gonna be great. We're going to talk about a lot of subjects that are on our minds.
This is a mistake.
So yes, a very big
Mira,
mistake.
que no sabe qué está diciendo, chico.
Oh my god, this is a mistake. You are never introducing this podcast ever
I'm
again.
sitting here trying not to fucking laugh my ass.
Anyways, welcome to episode 13 of the Pesky Plumbers podcast. I'm JVGM98 and I'm here joined by these beautiful people in here. Why don't you introduce yourself, guys?
So basically, I'm French now. Theo has a new French buddy, and his name is SabdierZ from YouTube.com.
Oh, you're French? Damn, bro.
Alright,
next.
Okay. Hello everyone, this is Crouton. Yeah, I was the one who did the horrible intro. You're welcome.
I mean, you're French. So it's okay.
Doesn't like you.
Yeah, and I'm very French. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Alright, who's next?
Congratulations.
Who's next? I think Edgar forgot he's next.
I'm next.
Damn.
All right, it's your boy ColorfulMee back at it again at Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme.
What was that?
Yo, who wants to go to Krispy Kreme, bro? I'm thinking like a
hold on.
plane for
Look,
it.
Got your
look,
shots. Let's get that free donut.
From this recording,
Yo.
this April 29th, tomorrow I get the last one, so I could get one when I'm fully vaccinated. So,
Oh, you can
Bro,
still get it
Jacob.
now.
I can still get it now. All right, Poggers, I'm gonna get it right now.
You don't get me a
Forget the
free donut? Let's fucking
forget the
go.
podcast. Thanks for watching. Haven't.
Bruh.
All right, so Lewis.
Back here again. This time my phone battery will not die because I'm on my laptop. So
Unless
I'm
his
using
laptop
the
died.
charging. No, that's not possible. I have it charging, okay?
Unless he
That's just not happening.
accidentally goes to shower.
Hey, stop jinxing this shit.
Okay. And then I saved the other Hispanic for last, SabdierZ.
Yeah, so I know many of you new subscribers here of JV,
Oh no.
GM or Gray and all. You probably came from my channel though, seeing as
Wait
I
a
have
minute.
a bigger number here. But anyways, for
Wait
those
a
people who are
minute.
exclusive to his channel, you should come by mine. Want a fist bump? Fist bump?
Oh
Yo, fist
no!
Yo, Abdir, let's fist bump, bro.
No.
Let's fist bump, bro.
Oh shit.
You know what? The intro might have been better than Seb's presentation.
Oh my god. All
Oh
right.
no! If I do the intro next time, I'm just gonna say hello everyone and welcome to the Pesky Plumbers podcast, sponsored by Dasani Water Bottle.
Again,
Dasani
we
water
can-
bottle.
Dasani, what, bro?
You can
Damn,
have
we don't
it.
even have a sponsor. All right, so
Okay.
you know how normally we always start with how are you all doing? What have you been doing? We're not doing it. We're not doing it this time, all
What?
right? We're not doing
I
that.
was about to say
Wow.
something great, though.
No, forget all y'all. So
You're
basically,
busy being
We got too many topics to handle this.
yeah, we got
okay?
too many. Let's go. No, I'm kidding. Y'all can say.
All right, look, I can easily say it for all of us. Sun hot. Let's move on.
Oh, okay, true. No, I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah.
I
No, I'm
mean,
kidding.
yeah.
No, I'm kidding. How are y'all doing? What have y'all been doing?
Alright, so personally, I've been playing this really good game that's called DMC Devil May Cry.
No. Okay, you know what, we're skipping. Let's go. Let's go to the first
Get,
song.
get out of here. Get out of here, Theo.
Alright,
No.
Jonathan, next. Come on, bro.
Where am I going next? Okay, I got back to Dragon's Dogma. I almost have 1,000 hours in it. How can I say?
Damn, bro, you going?
Bruh,
Bro, he be going in, bro. Damn.
I'm going in, bro.
Yeah, he's fucking popping off.
All
Yeah,
right.
bro.
Anyone else want to share anything?
Black Knight is getting a refund.
Bro, what a Fire Emblem Heroes fan. Oh, wait a minute.
Spoiler. I want to say that,
It's like,
It's not that
imagine.
I'm a fan. I'm not a fan. I'm just basically being chained down against my will, and my wallet is right there on the other side of the room.
Understand. Bro, imagine being a Fire Emblem fan. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait.
Oh,
bruh.
but
Alright.
I want to say real quick, I'm doing
Couldn't
fine.
be me.
You're doing fine?
And yeah, I've been enjoying this game called Deep Rock Galactic.
Oh,
Very
thank you.
fun.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Overwatch,
but-
bro, but in space.
Oh, my
Ah,
God.
this guy, I hate him.
Bro, they have push the payload, bro.
Oh,
Oh,
my
never mind. I
God.
like this guy. I like this guy
Alright.
now.
Is that
So-
just like Overwatch?
Yeah, exactly, bro.
No. He don't listen to him. I'll explain the game
No,
another time.
no, bro. It's exactly like Overwatch.
Oh, my God.
Damn, so
Alright.
it's a shitty game.
Bro, we gotta get to Overwatch.
Jonathan, you made him think it's a shitty game.
Damn.
I'm just doing God's work, bro. That's a
Alright, so-
reference for
Do you
Theo.
mean to tell me I paid $60 for a game without a story mode and a bunch of loot boxes? Crazy world out there.
Cringe.
Alright, so if anyone else
Alright,
doesn't have
continue.
anything to share, we're moving on to the first topic. Alright.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, y'all want to share. You have one more opportunity to share. Now we're moving on to the next topic.
bruh. All right, well, Monster Hunter good. Nier Replicant makes my brain go what?
Understandable. You know what? He kept it simplified.
And fuck that boar. Fuck that boar.
Maybe
What?
we should
Alright.
replicate a new lift switch.
Alright, so
Alright.
let's get to the first topic here. So I think this is a new topic here since we had this 2 hours ago, and that was the PlayStation State of Play. What did y'all
What's the
think?
state of play?
Among Us! I hate it!
Bruh.
I just swear to God, I can't stand Among Us anymore. I just want to live a normal life again.
Among
Without
Us.
seeing Among Us, every 2 seconds I go, oh, I
Among
have
Us.
to get a walk. Alright, no joke when I watched the State of Play. I watched it a little bit later. They only announced like 2 games, and one of them was Among Us, and then they showed Ratchet and Clank gameplay, alright? I came in, I thought I missed out on a bunch of stuff. Maybe I came in late, I don't know. So I went back, I saw Subnautica. That's cool, right? That's cool. And then the next thing I see is Among Us. I can't stand it anymore. I just want to live a normal life, please.
Everywhere I go, I see Among Us.
I can't see. I can't go out without seeing Among Us. No joke. In my work area, so much Among Us.
Among Us.
Bruh.
They honestly like, so, like what was it? So yeah, we had Among Us confirmed for PS4 and PS5, which was pretty cool. They showed off Subnautica, which I think we already knew that was on PlayStation, I believe. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then we had like basically like 15 plus minutes of the Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart game, which looks absolutely stunning. Anyone want to add
Apart
anything?
game? What?
Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
I thought they were showing 15 minutes of the Ratchet and Clank skin in Among Us.
Oh my!
Oh.
I have to say, yeah, the game would look extremely gorgeous. I don't think I'm gonna get it because I don't own a PS4 or PS5, but
PS5.
definitely a
Well,
game.
Man,
It's gonna be
if
good.
it came on
Practice
Switch, day one buy, bro.
Day
Screw
one
it.
buy. You know,
Ah, you
honestly, I
meant
don't
funny.
even think I would buy it on Switch.
Man, y'all are haters.
I'm the hater. You directed pointed at me, bro.
Yeah, exactly, Louis. So
By the
basically,
way, it's a joke. People don't take it seriously in the comments.
Understandable. But anyone,
Um,
what did anyone
no,
want to
I-
add to the Ratchet and Clank gameplay?
I'll just say this because like obviously I don't have much to add other than there's only one thing I'm disappointed with this game, and that is that I'm disappointed with the name itself. All right, every other Ratchet and Clank game has had a funny joke in the title, but this one is not a funny joke. But they did thought of one, but they decided
did
not
thought.
to use it. All right, now I don't know about you. But Ratchet and Clank Rift You a New One would have been way better than
what did you say?
Bro, no.
Wait,
He's
wait,
spitting.
wait,
He's
wait,
spitting.
Wait. Actually, let me
That's
say this,
good.
John. Do you not know about the Ratchet and Clank subtitles for their games?
Wait, what was the subtitle you said?
Oh, I said Rift You a New One.
Oh, okay.
Do
I
you
like
not
that.
know? Do you not know that that's their jokes? Like literally, there's one called Up Your Arsenal.
Mhm.
Size matters.
Yeah.
There's
great.
one going commando.
Oh my god, there's a bunch of sex jokes.
Exactly.
Yes. And they didn't do it for this game. It's disappointing, and I hate it. But as for the new character, I mean,
Justin's OC looks great.
Yo.
it's my OC.
It's
No,
my
but
OC.
I already said the joke before you. You're slow. Anyway, so
Bruh.
no, but like what I was gonna
Wow.
say was like I mean she doesn't really impress me. Like I don't see much too different other than like you know she has a robotic arm. I guess we can call her. Let me see. If Ratchet is Dante, someone who's Virgil, and then
Oh
this
my
guy,
God.
and then this girl's De Niro. You know, I'm missing an arm and all that. Anyways,
I mean, it's
Nero's a good
true.
character.
I want to mention that,
It's
like,
true,
from what
though.
I've gathered, it looked like since she's gonna be using Clank the entire time, it looks like she's gonna be using a lot of the classic, what's it called, things that Clank would do for for Ratchet's gameplay and all that stuff. Because I noticed that with Ratchet, he's using these like kind of these boots that allow him to hover and everything. But I'm gonna assume she can't really throw her wrench because her wrench is not even a wrench; it's a fucking hammer.
Hammer.
So, but I think that's about it
Yeah,
when it
it
comes
can
to
be
differences.
interesting.
I'm assuming.
I think yeah, I mean, here's my guess for the plot. So basically, Ratchet and Clank go 13 years into the future, and then Rivet says fist bump and kidnaps the robot.
Oh my! He's gonna break this a joke about the every topic, aren't
When I feel it's funny enough.
you, bro? But yeah, no. But basically, it's like I didn't really see too much different really with the two. But I'm so excited to play the game, which I can't play the game until I get a PS5. Who wants to give me a PS5? By the way,
Yo, Theo, hook him up, bro.
Nah.
hook me.
Nanda.
Yeah, hook me up, bro.
Bruh.
No, but anyone else want to add anything to Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart?
So basically, they brought an OC to into
Oh
the
my
game, bro. How about
I
that?
mean, all I'll say is that it looks nice. But what can like they showed new weapons and they showed how Rivet would play, but like her gameplay doesn't look that much different from Ratchet yet.
Yeah,
obviously.
I agree. There's not that much difference there.
And like when like honestly, like most of the stuff they covered is stuff we already knew about. Like all they showed was like, look, they're in a different universe where Nefarious took over, and then it turns out that I guess the Nefarious from Ratchet's world is in this one, but there's also another Nefarious.
No, bro. This is what's it called? Sonic Rush. This is Sonic Rivals.
No.
Someone say Sonic Lost World?
No, Sonic Chronicles.
I like to call it Ratchet and Clank 7 Remake. All right, so.
Damn.
Bro, the amount of Sonic references in Rift Apart, bro.
Oh my! But I'm really excited, honestly, for the game. Let's see what happens, because I know the remake one that came out on PS4. I know people said the story wasn't that good, but the gameplay was like phenomenal. So like everyone was basically saying that it was fine, but as a remake it wasn't that good. So we'll see how Rift Apart is, and honestly. But anything else y'all want to add on to it?
Not really.
Or y'all want to talk about Among Us now? Let's go.
No,
Among Us.
Among Us. By the way, hey, look, this is a cry for help. If you're watching this, these people non-stop
Wait a
can't
minute.
stop asking me about Among Us. People in my DMs keep telling me about Among Us. I can't stand it anymore. Please, this is a cry for help. Help me.
Oh my god.
All right, my address is Eastern.
Wait a minute.
Eastern Drive.
Hey, what are you
Eastern
doing?
Drive. Private road, all right, on the 13th Avenue, all right? Just help me out.
Wait a minute, bro. He put some real address. All right.
No, I didn't.
But all right, so let's get on to the next topic here. So earlier in April, we had the Street Fighter V Spring update where we got to see more of Rose, Oro, and we got to see some Akira gameplay, which is looking phenomenal. Anyone want to add on to what do you guys think about it?
All right,
All y'all
go
died.
ahead. Take it away.
Next topic.
Everyone just like next topic. All right, cool. So the next topic. So basically,
No, I would say my piece, even though I don't even play the game.
Yo,
I
fighting
think
game
it's cool.
fan.
I think it looks really fucking cool. I like Oroch a lot because he's got a funny turtle.
I love the reasoning
Don't
why
hurt, don't hurt another man's turtle.
handling a man's
Yeah.
turtle. So Oro, Rose, and then we got Akira's gameplay teaser. Abdir,
Yeah.
you're gonna be going in. I know that much. So take it away.
Real quick, I'll take it real quick, all right? All right, I'll do this real fast. So basically, Akira looks cool. I'm really happy that they actually did seemingly include various rival school mechanics based on the trailer, though we can't say much for sure. And her brother's there, epic.
Yeah, Daigo.
Yeah, Daigo Mahara, Evil Moment 37. No, but they look cool. I mean, it's kind of interesting seeing them. I mean, it's not like I didn't see them earlier. Anyway, so I don't want to get Capcom, you know. No, I'm just kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. But Rose looks great. I see a lot of people getting super hyped about her, so I'm assuming she's very fun to play.
Oh wait,
I'm not,
and before we continue, wait. So there's a Persona fan in here, right? His name, I think he goes by Crouton, right? All right. But so Rose's gameplay, right? She uses her cards, and they're part of the tarot cards, right? And she.
Oh my god!
It's like, yo, you Narukami.
Oh my fucking god, bro!
I
I
had to.
can't live a single day without goddamn Persona reference.
I was about to not say anything throughout this whole section, but you just had to bring
Bro,
it up.
I mean, I did on purpose.
God fucking damn it!
You know, maybe
But,
we shouldn't have Persona fans in our podcast. All right, guys. So,
exactly.
All right, Jacob, I'm out. See you.
oh, later. Bro.
Yeah, later, bro.
Anyways, but all jokes aside, like with Oro though, I do like that they kind of kept his stuff from Street Fighter 3. What I find funny is that like they're animating him holding a turtle this entire time. But here's the thing. There are animations where he throws the turtle, right? But then when you cancel animations, the turtle's magically in your hand like bro, I didn't know this turtle had Ultra Instinct.
He's
He
super
just has
honorable.
the force.
But I am like what I find interesting about Oro is that they didn't make him fit into Street Fighter 5. They made Street Fighter 5 fit for him, if that makes any sense, like Street Fighter 3.
Mhm.
Oh, and Blanca-chan being part of the Super is amazing.
Oh yeah, that was cute. I like that. You always.
But yeah, otherwise, like, I mean, I don't really have much to say because like Oro's not a character I played much of in Third Strike. When it comes to Rose, I mean, it's basically Rose, but now even more interesting. Well, I say that as if she was interesting before. But and then Akira looks
I know,
great.
right?
I find it funny though that we now seen footage of every single character except for the last one. Now, I don't want to get into that just yet. We could talk about that when we get to one of the other topics.
Mm-hmm.
But I am interested, and I hate that we're still getting jury costumes.
No, I see what you mean though. Like too many juries, but
Bigfoot lady.
But like, on the topic of the Street Fighter 5 Spring update, bro, I'm when are we gonna get this 5th character, bro? Can you finally show us this 5th character? I am tired of waiting.
There you go. It's gonna
Asura
happen.
for Smash.
There you go. It's gonna happen.
Evo, you think it's Evo? Okay, bro, it's gonna be Jury 2, bro. It's literally just gonna be
Jury 2.
That
another.
beats a Capre. Finally.
Oh, the
They
Capra.
wanna get
Oh, the other
Crash.
Cammy. Crash. Wait a minute. I heard
Yeah,
Crash.
Crash for Smash, you know?
I love Max's theory where he's like, "Hear me out. It's gonna be Terry Terry or Kyo or something like that." It'll be hilarious.
Actually, since we're on Street Fighter real quick, I am also happy to see that. Just real quick, I'm not gonna get into it, but I am happy to see that Ryu and Chun-Li, in their Ranger outfits are being added to Battle for the Grid. That's also amazing.
That's understandable. Go ahead. That's fine.
Oh, and that funny Ryu costume.
Oh, the one with the Tims.
Yo, he got the Tims.
Hey, bro.
The extra life
He
in the
really
heart
looks like Kyo in that outfit, bro. All right. So before we move on, does anyone else want to add on to Street Fighter 5 Spring update, or is it just me and Abdir gushing over here?
It's mostly you two.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, I got nothing. I
Understand.
already said my piece.
Look, the only time I think we'd ever have a Street Fighter 5 update where we someone else talks is if Terry got announced. Edgar would be like, Terry good.
Terry good.
You see what I mean? All right, so if that's the case, we're moving on to the next topic, and that
Oh,
is
was it?
what you want to add something to Street Fighter 5?
No, it's not that. It's just that I expected it to be like 50 minutes of the whole podcast.
Oh, I'm
because
sorry,
it's
man.
that
I'm sorry to
huge.
disappoint you.
Next podcast. Next podcast.
Next
Like,
podcast. All right.
Look, I'll just be real with you guys. Like, I know I gush about fighting games, but Street Fighter 5 is not a fighting game that I'm gonna like go crazy over all the time because it's not an exciting game. It's not.
He's just happy with what you've been getting now, essentially, basically.
I hate, and this goes to any fighting game. This is just a general thing. I hate when a fighting game's best moments are near the end of its lifespan. I just can't stand it. I don't like that. I
get
I
you.
want the game to be good right away, and then
Exactly.
get better. 16 character roster, Meyer.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. Yeah, that was horrible. But all right, so let's go to the
Let's
next
move
topic
on.
here. Yeah, so we got a new Neo: The World Ends With You trailer, which
All right,
looks.
so this is where I go get food.
So he really went to go get food. Damn, bro. Hey, babe, bring a pizza for us. But
Hey, with a pizza.
yeah, exactly. But so he had a new trailer for Neo: The World Ends With You, where we got to see some some other new characters coming through. We got to see even more returning characters coming through, and just a lot of stuff showing a bit more of the gameplay, the way the pins work in this game. Some cutscenes, this whole future mechanic where you can change fate. You can pull a Shulk. And
Shulk.
and we got our first look at Neku in the trailer, which he kind of looks a little bit blonde now. He's in my profile picture, bro. But for those that did watch the Neo: The World Ends With You trailer, what did you guys think? No one wants to talk. Damn, bro. Shit.
No, for me, I've never played this game, so I don't know.
You're
I
missing
have
out.
nothing to
It's
play.
a really fun game. I will say that. It's
Me
really, really fun.
neither.
Y'all need to play. It's really, really fun.
The DS version is better.
I mean, yeah, but not even that. The mobile version is better.
Whoa!
Anyways,
Damn.
Edgar was thinking of something to say, but go ahead, Edgar. Say what you're gonna say.
No, I don't know, man. I'm trying to keep away from that stuff just because I want.
No, just say your thoughts on what you thought of the trailer, essentially, like from what you saw. Essentially, you don't have to, give theories and whatnot.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I'm just keeping away from the trailers because I haven't finished the first game.
Bro, how far are you? You gotta beat the game, bro.
Yeah, I know. It's a work in progress, and it keeps getting interrupted by Monster Hunter and Nier.
bro.
And if I don't beat it by the time SNT3 comes out, God help
You're
me.
screwed.
God help me.
But yeah, I'm not gonna go too much into like spoilers for of course not to spoil you, but the Shibuya Reapers are all Reapers that appear in the original World Ends With You, with the exception of Coco, I think her name was, where she appears in the what's it called, in the Switch version and the new epilogue and all that stuff. And basically, with Sho and Neku's appearances in these games, with what happened, with what we saw, it makes sense completely as to why they're here. If you want to find out, play the game for yourself or watch it on YouTube, pull a Persona. That's on you. But yeah, no, it's like I want to talk about theories. I would talk about theories, but I'm considerate. I don't want to spoil you guys, except for Theo. I'll spoil him later in the DMs. But bro, that's how much I love you. I'll just spoil you the whole game. Like, just keep an eye on your DMs right now. I'm actually texting you striker
I'm gonna
spoilers.
punch.
But
Senator Armstrong beat up Sam.
But oh my. But what I am curious about is how, like, even though we saw the way the game plays, since it's no longer going to be touchscreen, we're all like, it looks like we're actually going to be moving around.
Yeah, it looks actually playable.
Yeah, I'm actually very curious to, like, get my hands on the game to see how it plays. Like, now that I don't have to, like, use the touchscreen, or if you're on the
I want to be
Switch.
able to use my Pro Controller.
Yeah, the Joy-Con, like, move the Joy-Con over here. Honestly, bro, I'm be real with you. I felt really weird
They're
playing.
gonna make you pull out the Switch and use the Switch touchscreen. GG.
Oh my. Like, bro, let me tell you, like, even though the touchscreen is better from what I've heard, I had a troubling time using the touchscreen than I did using the Joy-Cons. Like,
Did you do multiplayer with yourself?
no. Why?
Because that's what a lot of people did apparently.
Really?
They just used both Joy-Cons, and then you know how you can do multiplayer like that? That's just how they played.
Really?
So it's
Okay,
like
that's
one
interesting.
part of the partner is controlled with the other Joy-Con.
Okay. But yeah, no, so basically with the way the game is, it's like with 4 characters all in the field, I'm very curious to see how exactly they're going to all play. It's like, what? Can you only play as one character and the others are like CPUs, kind of like Kingdom Hearts? Or is it going to be something where, like, it's going to be the four on the field, and you can play as a specific character depending on which one you enter the battle, or if you could switch mid-battle to any character you want? Because that I'm very curious about. Did any of you...
Go Trials of Mana, switch out characters mid-combat.
That'll make sense as well. But, like, did any of you notice anything like that in the trailers? Because I think I might have noticed, because I think the only thing I've noticed is just Rindo, where you just control Rindo, but I could be wrong, and maybe I just didn't pay attention hard enough. But have any of you, by any chance, for those that watched the trailer, noticed anything of that sort? I'm gonna take that as a no. Yeah, I was about to say. I'll take that as a no. The French forgot. Jonathan forgot, and I don't even know if Jonathan watched it. And Lewis is just.
I didn't watch it.
You slacking.
You know what a Chloe
Me
is.
neither.
Yeah, y'all gotta play the game.
You watching what the Neo stuff, right?
This is
Neo
no.
Chloe?
The Neo, The World Ends With You.
Yeah, no, I've not seen any trailers or anything like that.
You gotta watch the trailer. The game's looking phenomenal. And anything with Nomura, you already know, like top tier, bro.
No, it does look good. I'm at the website right now,
Yeah.
just looking at it.
I get you. And the music, fire, bro. They released 3 tracks for all to listen to. Fire, amazing, as always.
Fire.
Fire. But I love how with the reveal of the cover art for the game, when people saw the sky, everyone's like, all right, so here's how it's going to connect to Kingdom Hearts 3. My bad, Kingdom Hearts 4. But it's like, because of the whole, there's only one sky, one destiny. Because, bro, I don't blame people for getting like that, because the more I mention how, like, everyone shares the same sky, and then you see this that has the same sky as the one from KH3. And everyone's like, I wonder. Hey, I wonder what this is, bro. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. Nomura is a cheeky person, bro. Like this man really brought in the final world, was used as the box art in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Like what they're standing on in that box art finally appears in 3. Like I'm like, bruh, this man's crazy. But the world ends with you. I guess before we move on to the next one, next topic, do you have anything else you want to say about the game from what you saw?
It looks pretty.
It looks pretty. I'm really happy that they were inspired by Persona. Yeah, you know, they were very inspired by Persona. You know, right.
I was hesitating to make the
Are you
joke.
still,
but you
are
just
still
did.
on Neo 2?
Bro, bring us some pizza, bro, while you're making the food.
Yeah.
Bro,
well,
I literally
Beats.
cooked up, ate, and finished food. Oh man, and Theo made fun of me for saying the podcast for fighting games.
Damn, bro, dude,
I'm
why are you
sorry.
making fun of him, bro?
And
Well,
what
I didn't
the
make fun of him.
hell?
But if we're not gonna
Just-
talk, no, go ahead, Theo. So what you gonna say?
I wasn't making fun of him. It was just, you know, it was just a thing that happens, you know.
Oh, okay, I get.
Just stating facts.
Oh,
Stating
he's
fact.
spitting. He's spitting. All right. So before we get on to the next topic, once again, anyone else want to add anything, or are we good?
No, that's a go.
That's a go. Let's move on. All right, cool. All right. Next thing we're going to talk about specifically is just going to be me and Edgar in this one at this point.
okay.
Because we're the only ones that played it here, and that's Nier Replicant. The remaster is finally out. We've had almost a full week to play it, and I guess we're just going to talk about it. But first, I'm going to allow Edgar to talk about his experiences. He's farther than me. Edgar, what do you think?
Good game. Topic over.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so next
Very
game.
Okay, but so basically,
No.
the original was
Bro, I mean,
garbage.
well, Theo.
So-
Well, actually, no. Theo can explain his thoughts on the original. Like, basically, Theo, like, bring down a list of stuff that you didn't like from the original, and like me and Edgar would probably answer it and all stuff here.
Just nothing story related.
Nothing story
Cut
related.
you in half.
Okay, so does Kaine die at the end? No, I'm
Bro.
kidding.
Why are you
I'm
spoiling it?
kidding.
Alright, I have a genuine question. Okay,
What's up?
so does Hank Hill come into the game?
Yes.
The
Okay,
voice
wow.
I'm
actor
sold.
actually has a role in a side. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
Very
It-
genuine question.
No, further. Like, Theo, do you have anything you want answered?
The gameplay, is it still garbage?
Yes.
Define garbage.
Mhm.
Now, just
Does it
explain.
run like doo-doo butter?
Well, that no.
Because-
Yeah, no, the game
Damn.
runs. The game runs great. It's 60 frames. Beautiful.
Yo, Pog!
Yeah, very pretty game. Big Brother Nier is fucking sick as hell.
Mhm.
Little Brother Nier needs to be protected at all costs.
Yeah, to be
Understandable.
honest, I'm not sure how to feel about the whole changing from father to brother now, because now it just feels weird.
Yeah, it's mainly
Like,
for
I'm
us that
used
we're.
to the dad.
It's mainly for us that we're not used to because that's the one we got. I mean, of course,
Mhm.
Japan got brother.
They got them both.
Yeah, they got both. Yeah.
What?
But brother, yeah.
Yeah, they in Japan it was Gestalt and Replicant,
Yeah.
and we
Bruh.
just got Nier.
The thing is that
Which is
Replicant,
the
of course,
Gestalt version.
the Replicant sold the best in Japan because one, it was on PlayStation, and the other one was on Xbox. So you already know which one
Oh.
people bought the most of. And not only that,
Oh,
too.
interesting.
Again, Japan prefers a brother-sister dynamic over a father-daughter dynamic.
So basically, it's like Pokemon, you know? You choose between Pearl or Diamond.
Yes,
Okay.
but even
Okay, Theo. You know what?
even though there's two versions and they both tell the same story, the one that's canon is Replicant because in Nier Automata, the year they reference, they've had yearly stuff that they mentioned there for the years. They've referenced mainly stuff from Replicant over Gestalt, so pretty much the
But
canon
the
was with the
story
brother.
of Gestalt is still in the backstory of a weapon.
You have a weapon, yeah, bro. Look, I think that's
Wow.
just there for just to be there, unless time paradox. I mean, I wouldn't be
Unless-
I wouldn't be
Man,
surprised.
I'm expecting some sort of replicating bullshit, which is why they decided to go with Replicant.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
like.
that's why it's called Replicant.
Bro, look,
No,
I wouldn't be surprised. If there's
Some
some.
Dragon's Dogma, endless cycle
Look,
shit.
look, I wouldn't be
Yo,
surprised.
let's go.
I wouldn't be surprised if both of them are canon at the end of the day because, bro, like literally the way Drakengard connected to Nier worked is that they went through a freaking time hole. So I wouldn't be surprised.
The wormhole said, "Hello, this is 2008 or 7, and now you're fucking dead, and there's magic that kills everyone, and the weapons are everywhere."
And any other question you want answered, Theo?
Well, I guess you already explained to me, but do you want to go over the gameplay? Because in the original, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, the original gameplay was, oof.
Stiff.
Oh, it was so sluggish. No, it's not even that. It's just that it was very slow. Like there were combos, kind of. There was a combo system, but you couldn't like. I don't think you could switch weapon mid combat.
No, you can definitely do that now with when
Yeah,
you're
you can
become
definitely
older
do that
brother
now.
Nier after the time skip.
Also,
Yeah.
I don't know how that works actually with
I didn't
older,
mention
with
this.
Papa Nier.
Actually, I didn't mention this, Edgar. But when you pause the game, go to the settings and change something related to the controls, and you can change how you quick switch with a weapon, and you can choose whether or not you want to hold the D-pad down or any direction, or to tap
Hold or
it.
tap?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, tap is probably way easier.
yeah. I switched to the
Except I
tap.
just used the fucking Phoenix Spear.
Bro,
Yeah,
you
that's
used
kind of stupid, isn't it?
understandable. What?
Why would you
Yeah.
do that?
Default is hold, but you can switch it if you like, I guess.
Yeah, but why?
I don't
Like,
know. That's what they
For those
fucking
that
thought
wanna
was a good
It's so
idea.
weird.
For those that want to switch it to tap, it's. Oh, wait. What are you saying? That's a bad idea. The switch it or just.
No, I'm saying that holding to switch, just imagine having a combo and then you want to switch in, right? You want to
Well,
switch
the
to a
game
different
has a
weapon.
buffer system, a really weird buffer system. But basically, you can tap one button 3 times, and I think it'll read those 3 inputs, but it won't read anything past the first 3 inputs.
Bruh.
That's weird.
So you can press like square, and then hold the button, and you'll see it do the square, and then switch, even though you pressed that like 2 seconds ago.
Mm.
Okay, and by the way, I need to ask Theo this, because you played the original. When you used Grimoire Weiss's magic, were you able to attack regularly while holding down one of those buttons, or no?
I don't think I could attack actually.
So there's one massively good change,
That's
I
a
guess.
huge difference.
Yeah.
Like, can you?
Because now I can run around, dodge, attack, block, and everything while charging my magic,
Yeah, because can you imagine
or
that?
just doing the regular dark
The
blasts.
ability to not be able to attack while we're like charging one of the magics. That
Yeah,
would have been horrible.
I have to charge Dark Lance by standing on the opposite side of the fucking arena. That's a pain in the ass.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
so back then when it worked, when you had to use dark magic, but like powerful dark magic, we're talking the fists or the spears, you had to stand still for I think like every second you would gain a new spear, right? And so you had to stand still, everything would slow down, and then you just throw it. It was so
Yeah,
like
so time
the flow
still
of the
slows
game.
down. Yeah,
The flow
time
of the
still
game would
slows
just
down.
yeah. It would slow
But
down, but still
you
you
can
had
do
to
all the
wait.
actions.
You had to wait a good second to get another spear.
Yeah,
So
no, I mean it's the same. It's probably still the same like time for it to charge up, but you don't have to stand still anymore because you can run, dodge, block, like we said, attack.
It definitely
Yeah.
makes it way better. Like the game, from what I saw, like gameplay footage of, it looks way more fluid. Like just like
Mhm.
the amount of opportunity you have to
Yeah,
do stuff.
I don't know if you know. I think it's Sunny Gaming, where he does all those fucking combo videos and shit on Twitter.
No,
He just like makes cinematic gameplay for
Uh,
like Spider-Man or DMC and that kind of stuff. He made a pretty cool one on Twitter. Let me see if I can find him.
okay.
I'll tell you, show it to you later.
Send him in my DMs. But I think the only weapon I'm not a big fan of using too much are the two-handed weapons. Like probably because they're slow. But even then, it's like oh, it makes sense that they're slow, right? But it's like, but Nier Automata, they're not that slow. I feel like it's definitely way slower in Replicant than it was in Automata. But then again, Automata was the sequel, so of course it improved from there. But definitely after getting that what is it, Phoenix Spear, you said, if I recall?
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
I got that weapon, it's like, all right, that's it. I dropped the Beast Bane. I'm like, no more Beast Bane.
Yeah,
Phoenix
first half
Spear.
of the weapon, all Beastbane. Second half of the game, only Phoenix
Yeah,
Spear.
just have the money ready and you're good to go.
You're good to fucking go, or you're gonna have to deal with fishing for half an hour
Hey,
to
bro,
2
look,
hours.
fishing is goated, bro. You...
I mean, fishing is fine for making money. It's really good, but I had to do the whole side quests to be able to do the money.
Bro,
'cause I hadn't
look,
done it
just
before,
do
'cause it's
all
just all
9 of them.
fishing.
There's nothing wrong with this.
I said,
Bruh.
dude, it was so annoying at first because I would just I would pull out the freaking fishing rod, and then he would just, I would catch it. It's just, the second it would start, he would just let go and be like, "Oh, it fucking ran away." It's like I didn't even get a chance,
It's like, yeah.
and that would happen so many times. I said, "Fuck fishing. I'm not gonna try this shit."
Hey,
anymore."
but look, this is the RPG experience. We have to fish. You know what I mean?
I mean, at least it's gonna be on the best games ever made list because that one only includes games with fishing mini games.
Understandable. But from what I've been playing of Replicant, and then of course, comparing it to Nier Automata and the other Drakengard games, I think Nier Replicant Remaster is definitely like probably the second best in those games. And like Nier, honestly, now with the original gameplay, forget playing that game. Just play Nier Replicant Remaster.
Never
What I do
again.
want to know is how the time skip works in Gestalt, or like the Papa Nier version. Because does he change at all visually? Is that when he
gains an eye
use of
patch.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That. Yeah, I was like, yeah, doesn't he gain an eye patch? Because he doesn't
Okay, so he
change.
gains an eye patch. Yeah, I figure he's not gonna change much. He's already an adult. So maybe there'll be some slight differences, and maybe that's when he decides to use spears and the greatsword as well. But like, I don't know, it would make sense for him to be able to use it beforehand because he can wield the weapons.
All right, but overall, I can say that my experience with Nier Replicant has been fun. I've really been enjoying the game. The new gameplay is absolutely fun, and yeah, that's my thoughts on it.
Materials is a bitch. But
Materials is a
outside of
bitch.
that,
Materials is
outside of
indeed
that,
a
it's a
bitch.
fun game.
Yeah. All right, so that's pretty much our thoughts. Agri, you want to say anything else on that, or are you good?
No, man, I haven't even finished ending A. I don't have too much more to add. The
I get
story
you.
is fucking insane.
But I got one
though.
more thing to say. If Square Enix ever watches this, there aren't. But there's one thing I gotta say. Y'all gotta put a boar in the desert, bro. I don't like this, bro. Put
Put a boar in the desert. Yeah,
bro. If there's a boar,
it has its own mini fast travel system that you can only access in the second half of the game.
That is so dumb. Yeah, no, I will say that. Compared to Nier Automata, where it's like, I think it's like not middle of the game, but it's like a certain point in the game. But it's like, but at least there's a boar in the desert in Nier Automata.
Yeah, I don't remember. You talked to someone. I think I did a side quest or something in the desert, and then those little weird like square things that are just hanging out around the desert.
It appears to be out of service.
Yes, exactly. You can then use those, and then once you've opened them all up, then you can move from one to the other within the desert.
What the actual fucking? Why is it taking forever? I hate this.
And then once you do that, that's how you access desert fast travel, and then there's regular fast travel, and then there's boars.
Yeah, no, I'll still say Nier Automata is definitely the better of the games. That's because Platinum knows what they're doing. But I will say Nier Replicant is definitely. I'm having a fun time with it. It's really, really fun. I definitely recommend it for those that don't have it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna actually go through Automata after this because I keep not finishing Automata.
Finally, so I can spoil you the game because I'm tired.
I'm
gonna spoil. Bro, you know, if you don't finish it, I'm gonna spoil Theo. Okay, so you better finish.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, cool. So Theo, at the end of this,
hold on. As I'm playing Vergilia Lost, I'm currently in pain because they said sus, and I'm tired of Among Us, and I'm tired of sus.
How do we go back to? We went back to Among Us. We went back to Among Us. Okay. But since we're done with Nier Replicant, it's time to move on to the next topic we got here. And you know what?
For a man who hates Among Us, he keeps bringing it up.
I know, right? But since we're done with so we did Sony at the beginning. Now we're doing Sony again, bro. We gotta do it. What is Sony doing? What's going on over there?
Yeah, what the hell is going on?
Basically,
Sony?
I can explain everything, okay?
Oh, you can explain everything?
Yeah, alright, so basically, right, they said no PS3, no PSP, no Vita games anymore. And then they said, well, okay, we'll bring back the PS3 ones, and we'll bring back the Vita ones, but not the PSP, which is completely fine because if you own a PSP, you made that an emulation device the day you bought it. All right, let's face it.
Also, Vita has like all the PSP games.
True. Spin. All right, but like, and then Sony's like, ever since we moved to America, our main headquarters, we've treated the Japanese developers pretty horribly, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Let's continue doing that. I think that would be very good for our company.
Like we lost we lost Japan Studio, which is depressing and all that stuff.
Yes, that's right. Holy shit, dude.
Like there's
Oh,
been
what do you mean?
Astrobot, baby.
What do you mean? We didn't lose them, all right? Because as long as you buy an Xbox One and Game Pass, you will have access to their games. Because clearly, we're living in a timeline where I can't say that because YouTube will say
Whoa,
no.
wait, what?
Whoa, damn it.
The pandemic has clearly turned everything
Oh,
upside down. Because right now we're living in a gaming society, all right, in which Xbox, Microsoft could potentially do better, potentially, maybe not right now, but in the long run, do better than Sony, potentially. I'm not saying it will happen. It's merely prediction, I guess. But the fact that Microsoft has been treating Japanese developers better than Sony has is very interesting to me, I must say. You know, hey, if it happens, hey, it's all Sony's fault. It's all their fault, and they deserve it. All right, because I'm gonna be honest, I really don't. How do I put it this way? I said it before, and I'll say it again. Why is Nintendo the one allowing uncensored versions of games everywhere on their system, but then Sony is like, those dirty Japanese developers are all perverts. We cannot have any of their games on our system without
yeah, right.
censoring them.
I know, right?
Meanwhile,
That's the crazy thing is like the fact that they're the ones censoring now compared to Nintendo. Nintendo's like, bro, there's an ESRB for a reason. They're the ones that, you know, if they say it's suitable, then we're doing it. You know?
hey, it's okay. Show a little bit more titty. It's okay.
Imagine playing a more uncensored version on a Nintendo console than a Sony console.
I know, right? Like
pathetic.
I think it was it. I think it might have been. Was it? I think it was Dead or Alive, the Extreme Beach games, whatever, right?
Dead or Alive 6 got censored. But
no, Extreme, the volleyball one. You know, the one.
The volleyball one. I don't know if that one released on PlayStation. Obviously, the Sega and Kagura games and all those got heavily censored.
No, I mean that's what happened with Marvelous. Like the guy left because of what's been going on with Sony. Like he just said, "I'm out in pieces."
Fun fact: the censored version on the PlayStation end is $20 of I think it was a dungeon crawler game, but the uncensored version is $40 on Nintendo. So clearly, you're paying for what you get, and that is top quality gaming, of course. But yeah, what is going on with Sony? Like,
yeah.
Look,
The main thing we're here to talk about, mainly what's going on with Sony, is with the internal rumors of the fact, supposedly, that they're remaking The Last of Us. Like,
for no reason, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean,
They
actually,
already
no.
made
I
it
know the
once,
reason.
you know.
I know the reason.
It wasn't
I
even a
know
remake,
exactly
it was a remaster, which makes sense, right? You know, but it's like...
Sorry.
I know exactly why they're doing this. All right, so a little bit of spoilers for Last of Us 2. All right, but as you know, if you played the first game, you would know that Joel saves Ellie, Ellie at the end of the game. Obviously, right? Because the doctors were about to kill her. They're gonna take her brain and go, ooh, cure for the world, bada boom, and then we'll forget about that whole plot line, sort of, in the second game. But whatever, let's move on. But of course, they show a cinematic in the second game where it shows Joel killing those people. But here's the thing. If I remember correctly, you don't have to kill them in the original game.
No, you don't.
You don't. So, and obviously, the guy that was implied to be killed in the cutscene, look, I don't want to get all racial, but they're clearly two different skin colors.
Okay.
I'm sorry, they're completely two different.
No. I understand what he's saying because they literally changed one of the doctor's skin colors in from.
Yeah, I remember that as well. I saw that.
Like they obviously did not plan any of the like they obviously planned for a sequel, but they obviously did not plan for what they were going to do with that sequel. And that's why and I know a lot of people who play the second one is like, oh, but if you look deeper, it's a good game, a good story. It's that I say, I don't like it when developers add something to a sequel that wasn't there in the original, right? Like even if you kill the guy, right? You kill the scientist, there's no fanfare, there's nothing dramatic about it. You just kill him and you go, you take Ellie. That's it. All right. And again, you don't even have to kill the guy at all in the original game. I think in this remake, they're probably gonna make you kill him. So it's like, look, it was all intentional. It was all planned from the beginning.
I just mainly don't understand, like, what's the point of a remake, essentially, you know what I mean?
I'm afraid that they're going to change the first game story to suit The Last of Us 2.
I think as well they're gonna add some, like, scenes of, like, Abby as a child and such, you know?
Guys,
they've
feel
already
bad for
ruined the story of the first game with their second game, so why not do it again?
Yeah. they haven't had enough of it, you know. They haven't had enough of destroying it.
Like, and and like I said, like I hate it when developers are like, no, this was always there. It just as when DreamWorks said that Alex always had his birthmark under his foot in Madagascar 2 and Madagascar 1, even though he didn't.
Mhm.
I'm just saying, if you plan on making a sequel, have it make sense, because obviously, like I said, they didn't plan for this, and now I feel that they're just gonna, like, the only reason why they're remaking this in my mind, because there's no reason to remake the first game. There literally is no reason to make the first game.
Yeah, there is.
story-
It's
There
already
is
a very good, solid game.
Like, they're just gonna change the story so it suits The Last of Us 2 better, and I feel like it's just, not only is that a waste of time, because, like I said, these guys didn't plan on any of this to happen in the second game, right? Like they didn't plan for like, how do I put it? The story that they had in the second game was obviously not planned when they made the first game, right? Like that's obvious.
Yeah.
But to change the first game just because you wanted to fit the second game, because obviously a lot of people didn't like the second game, and a lot of people do like the second game, and that's fine. Hey, that's your opinion. All right, mine's the right one, but
Hey, yo, we're starting war.
Yo,
No, but,
Andrew, you
jokes
can't be
aside- No,
saying
no, no.
that.
He's got
Nah,
a point.
bro.
Yo, I'm spin.
Yeah, he has a point. He has a
he's
point.
got a
True.
point.
Oh, yeah,
What do you say?
actually,
What do you say? What do you say?
No, what's always funny is that, like, when I talk to people about, like, the second game story, it's like, the story's great, it's just the way they present it is pretty bad. So I could make the how do I put it this way? Imagine we go through, like, I'll use a Marvel example, right? We use a Marvel example.
Yeah.
We have, like, Endgame, right? Endgame, it wasn't it wasn't presented very well, right? Like the way Thanos was handled and all this sort of stuff, and all that crazy stuff, right? And then you have the beginning where you see the Thanos you love from Infinity War. They get rid of him, and now you have this new Thanos that is way worse than the one you know. So even though the story itself, hypothetically, if you like to look at the script and all that, could be good, the way they presented it is very bad. I wanted to use a different example for this.
I think it makes sense for Thanos. Not to go too far deviant, but I think it made sense for Thanos, given how that Thanos was still not understanding that there are more superheroes out there, and the only ones he knew about were the ones that Loki told him about, which were the 6 Avengers and all that stuff. So he didn't know about everyone else compared to the new Thanos. So he already had knowledge of everything that's been going on. So it makes sense, I guess, in that aspect.
Okay, I'll use this as a better example without spoilers. Essentially, Attack on Titan final chapter. Look, without going into it, obviously, the way it's presented, a lot of people had issues with it. Like, if you look at the story itself of that last chapter, it's great, but the way it's presented is bad. And I feel they're gonna present Last of Us 1 in a terrible way just because Neil Drunkman can't stand people hating his second game. It's a masterpiece, and so I'm gonna make this masterpiece a piece.
Well, that's extremely, like, some weird reason, I'd say, just to let them make a whole ass game again, just because.
It's for continuity. It's just for continuity.
I think continuity is the correct one. I don't think it's specifically him, like, all my story shit or something like that.
I feel like I said, like, I genuinely, if this is true, which they already said they had an outline for 3, and but they're not working on 3 right now.
Yeah, that was an outline though. But that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's the third game,
But because that makes me think they're working on something, and considering that Uncharted is being handled by different people, the only thing I can think of is the remake, because that's the only thing that's been rumored.
Yeah.
And if this remake,
there's one more rumor, which it is that apparently Uncharted 5 is in the works as well. So there's that. Apparently.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned Uncharted as well.
Okay.
Like, I'm not. I feel like I've said this before in, like, private DMs and all this sort of stuff. I feel like I wasted my time with the first game, with how the second game was, and now I feel they're gonna make my experience with the first game that was all great, the little shining nugget that was great, and then they're just gonna They're just gonna go.
How is that
"Ah!"
gonna
They're gonna stomp on you like a
Or
cockroach.
the
game is
the
still
current one.
the first game is still as good as it was,
Yeah,
you know,
the first
with
game is
with or
perfectly
without the
fine.
second game.
True, I
It
get you.
just sucks that they took the direction they did, because there was so much stuff they set up in the first game that they didn't do shit with.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Right, exactly.
Exactly. Like I hear when people. I'm sorry, this is mini rant. But I
I don't blame him.
I just hate that like they introduce all these new things. All right, that was not set up in the first game. Again, this is literally Madagascar 2 versus Madagascar
My
1.
lord.
Oh my god.
You
But
had some personal beef with
yeah,
Madagascar.
and not only that, like
Yeah.
to add it to expand this, supposedly I don't know if this was leaked or rumors, whatever. But supposedly, actually no, I don't even think it was a rumor. I think it's just straight up Naughty Dog straight up said it. But that supposedly Naughty Dog would rather be working. They said they wished they were making a Jack 4. Like that, I think they said something along those lines. And then like here's these rumors about Naughty Dog working on a remake for Last of Us 1 and Uncharted 5. You know what I mean? It's like from what, at least from what it seemed like, it seemed like they just wanted to do something else instead of Uncharted and The Last of Us, you know?
But the problem
Yeah.
is, which one gives us money?
Exactly. And that's this whole
Yeah.
thing where Jim Ryan was going through.
I don't know. I
I
promise
think-
to like Jack and Daxter
like-
4 would be fucking
Oh, yeah, and by the way, I
awesome.
want to mention, it's like, because in the previous podcast, we mentioned the whole situation with the PlayStation stores, right? How they were going to shut down. And as of now, of course, they said that PS3 and Vita are going to stay up. But the PSP will be still going down, sadly. But the thing is that he was ready to take down these stores. You know, all these stores are going to get taken down. And it seemed like this whole push was just pretty much just get rid of older games, stuff that doesn't make them money, to focus on stuff that they know will get them that money. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
This
that
is-
makes sense.
Really stupid.
Exactly.
And honestly, if you know what, I'm gonna just be real. I think with how Ratchet and Clank is, my hope is that they do consider a Jack and Daxter 4. Maybe they'll do it, because the problem with a lot of games nowadays isn't that games don't sell bad because they're bad. I mean, obviously, if they're bad, people are going to talk about it. But it's mainly because of advertisement and people's perception of the game. All right? Let me put it like this. You can have a stunning marketing campaign, but once you put out a demo called Balan Wonderworld,
Oh my god.
suddenly your sales are gone. All right. Meanwhile, you can have a terrible advertising campaign, but amazing reception. All right, so I'd like to call it the Fire Emblem franchise as a whole. up until the
Yo,
house
fire!
Dude,
Uh,
Bell and Wonderworld is just misunderstood. You don't understand. I watched
Oh.
this video from this
Oh,
one guy.
this
Tell me it's
motherfucker.
not
Uh,
Balan Wonderland.
It's Balan
Bell and
Wonderworld.
Wonderworld.
You know, look, I know it's Wonderworld, but my mind wants to say land.
Yeah, honestly saying, my mind is on Wonderland for some reason. I just cannot think of it as like Wonderworld. I don't see it that. I don't see that.
Bro,
Yeah.
look.
Sounds like a personal
that game-
problem.
That game is all about replicating the JoJo Part 4 intro where they're all dancing, okay? No, but
Kinda.
Fucking love it.
yeah, like when it comes, it's kind of funny. How I'm talking more about the Last of Us remake, potential remake,
Yeah.
more than fighting game.
Hey, but
But
look, I
anyways,
don't blame you. It's a really, it's a topic that's just like, bruh, it gets you really heated. I don't blame you.
And here's the I mean, I don't know, like
Which move?
I just want. I'd rather much have a Jack and Daxter 4. I think that'd be much better.
Oh,
All right.
no
As a
shit.
matter of fact, I just want Sony to revive old IPs at this point. All right.
I want them to make The Last of Us 2, but like actually.
But like, what if they made a good one? No, but like,
Yeah, that goes
No.
over the stuff that they actually set up in the first game.
no, you know,
that's
Like
not
the
gonna
fact
happen.
that Ellie finds out what happens at the end of the first game.
Here
that
we
would
go.
make a great fucking game.
here we go. I got it, bro. You know how they could have handled Last of Us 2? Easy, okay? You have hero side story,
Oh
and then
my-
dark side story, and then you have the final story when you complete.
Bro, I didn't
the-
ask for The Last of Us Adventures
This is two.
remaster.
Hey, maybe the music will be good, but hey,
This incident caused worldwide terrorist activity. Ellie the Hedgehog was arrested.
she's a hedgehog. Oh my
Wait,
god.
You don't know about that ending?
What about
Jacob?
Abby the Hedgehog?
Okay, real quick.
Oh my god.
Real quick. in Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh no!
if you beat
Oh, you're talking about that? No, I know. Like
Yeah,
depending on which version you beat, it's like you have like a different version. It's like Sonic the
Yeah,
Hedgehog was arrested, or Long live the Eggman Empire.
that- it's so good.
But does anyone else have anything else they want to add to the whole situation? Like, what is Sony doing? You know, any updates on what? Any
What the
updates?
Sony doing?
What the Sony
Wow.
doing?
I feel
Um,
this is a big case of cocky Sony again.
Yeah,
Because it's
everything.
like arrogant Sony. I hate it because Sony. Okay, well, lately, can I even call them AAA games if the only AAA thing about them is visuals? But
It all depends on the budget, essentially.
it's all based on
It's
budget.
how they
But,
choose to spend it.
yeah.
exactly. All right, and Battle in Wonderworld's case, it was all in
But
the
that was
CGI.
Square
Honestly,
Enix.
that I
Yeah.
see
Yeah, but-
the
but
CG
anyways-
and you're like, this is cool. You see the game and you're like,
This is
"Did
not
come out on
cool.
PS1.
Theo can tell you about his experience. He loved it. No,
I really like that game.
It's
a
like,
lot.
damn, I didn't realize this game came out on the PlayStation.
PlayStation
I-
1.
Feel
Yeah,
I hate that this pattern keeps repeating itself, right? Because then you had the PS1, did great. Then you had the PS2, did great. And then for the PS3, they're like, people will eat up anything we make. Let's make this $500.
Mhm.
Why is it $500? It has backwards compatibility. All right, Nintendo's doing that, and for cheaper, but whatever. And then they kind of fixed themselves near the end of the PS3. And then they almost messed it up with the PS4 again. But then they learned, and then the PS5 comes up, and
they unlearned.
they're just back to it.
Yeah,
I-
I don't blame you. Let's see. Let's hope they get. I mean, I would hope that they get their heads out of their asses beforehand, but with the way things go, it's usually once they fall on their ass that they realize, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Basically,
yeah, man.
who knows? Maybe we'll finally get that Sly Cooper movie after all.
I can't wait for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Bro, Sly 5. Let's
Wait,
get it.
what?
Oh wait. Oh my god, no.
Bro, I still hate that Sly 5 isn't a thing when they literally leave the fourth game on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, at this point, look, I've just written in my head, Ken, is that Sly 4 was just all a dream. It was all a fictional dream until they make a Sly 5, essentially.
Until
But,
it
but
was
we're not
a
gonna.
fever dream.
Yeah, but we're not gonna go into too much details. All right.
Alright, but yeah.
If you have-
I think that's all, honestly.
Yeah. So if you don't want to add anything else for Sony stuff, or it's time to move on to
Well,
more.
Actually,
You want to add something? All right. Go ahead.
okay, so I want to add something. I know this is gonna sound like shilling, but it's not really.
Shilling?
Okay. I know, but I plan on making a video talking
Wow.
about Sony and how stupid they've been lately, and I want, if possible, if you want to help in a way, please watch at least the ending. So there you
Alright.
go. That's
Wow, bro, can you-
Watch, go to, VieuxCrouton.com.
Hey, whoa, what we doing, bro? You're gonna make that
Sorry.
deer plug and everything.
bro.
You're gonna,
What you
it.
talking about, bro?
I didn't want
We
to.
showing, bro.
you're gonna make that deer
We
plug and
chilling, bro.
everything, bro.
Yo, don't make me, bro. I was literally about to shill everything right now. I had the gun ready.
SabdierZ at myspace.com.
No,
Is
my.
Yo.
Oh my god. All right.
All right, let's move on.
All right, let's move on. Yeah. All right. So this is more on the rumors side of things and everything. So we're going back to that type of stuff that we've done in the past. But supposedly there's been rumors about 2 Fire Emblem games supposedly in development. Specifically, their older Fire Emblem games getting remasters, or the other one being a remake. Supposedly, the remaster, if it's to happen, would be of Path of Radiance. But on the other hand, supposedly there's one that's a remake that's happening. And Radiant Dawn is getting remade. Okay, so Path of Radiance and Radiant. But the other
Yeah,
one,
that's exciting stuff. I'm really...
no, wait, hold on, wait. There's one
Go
more,
ahead.
one more. And the other
Yeah,
one
yeah,
is that
go
the
ahead.
possibility that instead of those getting remastered, it's a remake of Fire Emblem 4, which is Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War, getting an Echoes-like treatment like the Gaiden remake did, which was Shadows of Valentia. So that
Sorry, we're talking about modern day Nintendo, so it'd be Genealogy of the War.
Genealogy of the Sacred War, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bro, it would just be bloodline war magic.
Oh,
No,
I mean,
no.
no, wait, look, there is a lot of blood in that game. You know what?
Fire Emblem Echoes, Arvis's Grill.
Arvis from Xenoblade?
Did you say
No,
Arvis
it's
from Xeno?
Alvis.
It's
Oh.
Alvis, not Arvis. But
I'm gonna punch you.
Not even the British messed that up.
Oh my
Oh, what
god.
the British one?
No, he said the French. Wait, did you say French or British?
I said British.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I heard both.
I really wish we had Travis for this because he's pretty much the only one that's really had any experience with that game.
With
But
the fourth one, right?
So-
but all I'll say is this for both, like just quickly, if Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn are getting remake or remasters, whichever, my only hope is that you get to keep playing as the Black Knight as a bonus.
There's a bonus. Is like
I don't know if you know this, but in Radiant, I guess that would be a spoiler. Fire Emblem Heroes didn't care, but in Radiant Dawn, you can use the Black Knight on certain
maps. Yeah, but
Level?
that's a good.
What?
maps.
Yeah, because
I want him to be a permanent member.
yeah,
where-
because he's on Micaiah's team essentially.
Yeah, and
Oh,
I
you
know-
get him temporary. I got you.
yeah, it's temporary. He's max leveled. His class, so his name is the Black Knight. His class is the Black Knight. He doesn't take any damage. I think outside of like one chapter, where he's no longer blessed by the goddess.
Oh.
No, your
And
plate.
Kicked his fucking
Um,
ass.
and he has one of my favorite specials ever made in an RPG, and it's called Eclipse. Basically the way it works is that he takes your defense all the way to 0 and then does 5 times normal damage.
Luna, but on crack.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Luna, but on crack essentially.
Yeah, exactly.
The funny
That's just
part is-
amazing.
Then just use ether.
The best part of it is he can't use that, but the funny part
No,
is
you.
that Ike has a proficiency in swords and axes. Black Knight has it in swords and lances, and there's actually an Eclipse animation with the lance. You have to give the only way you can give him a lance is if in the first map you play as him, Micaiah already has a javelin on her, so you can give it to him. But like they actually gave him unique animations that you'll never see outside of those moments
Yeah.
with the lance, and it's pretty incredible. My only other hope is that with Eclipse, if they do, like I said, if it's a remaster or remake, they give Eclipse a red sun in the background, or red moon, sorry, blood moon. I think that'd be epic. As for the fourth game remakes, look, there's only one thing a man could want, all right, and that is
The HC barbecue scene, baby. Let's get.
yes,
Wait, what?
yo,
Yo,
No,
yo,
but-
Sigurd
but-
at the barbecue. I wonder what's gonna happen, bro.
But I really would like is that after this game's release, if it is Genealogy 4, I want Kemp's voice actor to go, "Ha! These fools have fallen into my trap." In America, he knows the meme. But he hasn't said it in the
Oh
voice.
yeah, that's right. I mean,
Oh,
I
shit,
mean,
yeah.
that's what. I mean, Kyle McCarley's voice actor did the meme for Alm. It was like, "I'll crush these bastards" or something. I think he did.
Yo, dude, I really want these remakes to have the same quality as like the 3DS. Fuck, I forgot the name already.
Echo
Echoes.
Shadows of Valentia.
Echoes. Yes, Echoes Shadow of Valentia are fucking fantastic.
But
I
I will-
love that game.
I
so
will
much.
say with if Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn's things are true, it's just remasters, kind of like what they did with Mario 64. It's probably just gonna be like ports onto the Switch.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what you mean. Okay.
Yeah, so those are
Small
remasters.
chance of remake.
Yeah, small
Small
chance.
chance of remake.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
but-
I'm talking about remakes then. Yeah,
but
yeah,
but genealogy, if that rumor is
So
true,
make Ike look good.
but like genealogy, if it is true, it's being built from the ground up. You know, new visuals, the characters, all that. So I don't know if they'd add new characters because
yeah, that's fine. I would love to play that because I think that's like
Yeah,
fucking
just
amazing.
bring in Crom.
Grom. Wait a minute.
Just bring him Crom. Yeah,
Crom
just
from
put
Yeah, no,
so many
you-
of
you-
them, yeah.
Wrong game.
So many
Wrong
ways.
game.
So many-
Nah,
yeah,
that's the right
amazing.
Here you go. You get the Crom amiibo, right? And then you get the Falchion.
Oh my god.
Alright, but look,
Oh,
hear me
so
out.
basically, if you use the Tiki amiibo, you get Tiki in your party. Yes.
Bruh. Yo,
You know,
look, I gotta
Here's what
get
they're really gonna do, right?
Amiibo.
Wait, I gotta say this. This is what they're really gonna do, okay? They're gonna say, all right. So in Fire Emblem Heroes, since Sigurd can't die by fire, we're
Yo.
changing the story completely. Anyways,
But what I was gonna say, like I was gonna say every Fire Emblem game after Awakening, except for Three Houses, had some kind of connection to Awakening. You know, with Fates, the characters from Awakening are there, and then the kids of the Birthright, of 3 of the kids from the Birthright guys, their kids are pretty much the original versions of Awakening characters that later on get reincarnated in Awakening. Cordelia, Tharja, and Gaius. And then Shadows of Valentia has a reference to Awakening after you beat the game.
you almost forgot that Fate's Conquest literally has 3 characters from Awakening.
Yeah, no, I mean, I did. Oh, yeah, true. I didn't mention that, but yeah, that works too. Yeah, 3 characters from Awakening are there as well. Gaiden, remake.
And genealogy is the first.
A manga.
Sorry, go on.
No, I remember I posted the link of like Iago, the who's he son of?
Iago? No, Iago doesn't.
Yago, the parrot?
No, he's talking about Garen's mage. I think that was his name, right? It was Iago, I believe, right?
Yeah, and he curated a whole like basically comic or manga of like the entire event of Fates. That's like a theory, basically.
Bruh.
A game.
Oh my god, this guy.
Oh no.
No, but like
I'll find it, but yeah, continue.
considering that genealogy is the first in the timeline, I don't think we will get any Awakening references. I mean, if we get like a brand of the Exalt reference, that's probably because
there's gonna be some random dude that's gonna be like, "Hi, bro, I was born with this mark. It kind of looks like this weird looking eye, and I have these special powers that could help save the world." Psych. No, for real though.
Bring 3 of them.
I would find it. Here's my thing though: if they're remaking 4, why not combine 5 with that?
Yeah, that's
like,
true. Yeah, no, I get you.
We like out of all these rumors, we always hear it's Genealogy 4, but is it being mixed in with Thracia? Because Thracia is a side story to 4.
Yeah. I think it's before Leaf joins your army in book 2.
Leif Erikson.
Yes.
Or yeah, I think it's basically like
because he does interact with Sulliv in the Thracia 776 at some point. So
yes, he does. I mean, characters show up in both games.
Yeah.
I mean, you can tell. You could tell that Thracia was a side story, considering its final boss is literally just a guy in a cloak.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but also I want to mention with the Thracia thing, because if I recall, it's the worst selling Fire Emblem game out there, I believe. Like compared to everything else that's come out. So like everyone always made the meme that like IS hates Thracia 776, but now they can't say it anymore because a character has become a meme. People want to see Reinhardt in this. They want to see Reinhardt in Thracia 776.
Magic is everything.
Yeah, exactly. So you see this man just come through like, I'm going. He just
Almost every hand you've ever shaken has had a dick in it.
Oh, and if they do remake
Wait,
Thracia,
what?
I want to mention that they probably allow us to save him. I'm pretty sure.
No,
They did with McAllis.
Honestly,
Yo.
I mean, yeah,
McAllis.
Michaelis can be saved in the remakes. They did do that, but those are like under special conditions. Whereas like in this one, I can't. I like without spoiling anything, because like if it is remake, then obviously it'd be spoilers. But like, there's no real way to save Reinhardt. Like based on the scenario, like with Michaelis is a whole different thing, right? Because like he gets healed by Maria, then he goes off on his own, and then he dies. But in the remake, you could save him from that second death, right? And he joins you, if I remember that correctly. But in this scenario, there's not really a way to save Reinhardt. That's why in that map, if you let Owen talk with him, he gives all his tools to Owen. So yeah.
Okay, I understand. But no, does anyone else have anything else they want to add to the the Fire Emblem stuff? Like, what are your hopes for the remakes, or if for Path of Radiance or Radiant Dawn's case, do you have any hopes to see in a remaster? I guess.
I fight for my friends.
Oh my! I hate
this man.
so,
He did the smash thing.
I hate.
So you see.
No. I hate what this Crustumer posted in the chat.
That's what I was referring to earlier.
It's such a stupid theory. Anyway,
Oh, that's what that was. Oh my
Yeah.
god! I thought you were being
see.
I had a feeling that's what he was referencing. That's what I
amazing too.
I remember reading that.
I'm not even gonna talk about that theory. It's such a waste of time. But anyways, yeah, like
It's because of Camilla, isn't it?
So far, my only hope is that with genealogy, If Genealogy doesn't get remade, I also hope it's in combination with Theresia.
Hmm.
And if possible, I would like to see ways to have some other Gen 1 units live
I get
in
you.
that certain event.
No,
I
I
mean,
see.
obviously,
Yeah, don't go into details
the
too much.
funny blue hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll
when
see
that
what
day
happens,
comes.
honestly.
And like real
Very
quick, this is just a
excited.
quick question. Don't go into too much details. This is more like a question to all of you here. If you had to choose a Fire Emblem game to get a remake next, which one would it be? For me, I would have it be Binding Blade and Blazing Blade. Blazing Blade. Like those would be the games that get remade, like have them be a bundle. You know what I mean? But that's just me.
Lord.
But which one would you choose?
Awakening.
Oh, what?
Nani?
Wait a minute.
Crom.
Base.
I mean, base, yo, base, bro. You're
Very
true.
base.
Crom is goated. Understandable, Joe.
That is
Yo,
not-
Last of
Awakening's
Us
not that
remake,
bad.
but instead it's Awakening.
Wait a minute.
Honestly, I would love for the first game to be remade.
Another one?
Like, entirely.
I don't blame you, because especially with Shadow Dragon's DS port, but we're not gonna talk about
I
that.
think, I kind of agree with Louis. I want the first and third game combined to be remade because here's the thing, the choices they made for Shadow Dragon kind of odd, especially like if you want some units, you have to purposely get your units killed. Like if like
Naga.
people who know me,
Yeah, bro.
I love-
Wait, before you go,
I lo-
bro, I would sacrifice Tiki for Nagi. Get this Tiki out of here, bro.
Worse, bro, for like slightly okay, girl.
my god.
No.
like, as an example, like like
Look,
Tiki-
I'll send
Tiki's-
you Edgar. Look in podcast chat a bit.
Tiki's the best example of this. So like if you don't have Bond 2 with you when Tiki when you get to Tiki dies and then you get Nagi. Like that's
better
so
one.
stupid. All right, I'd
Bruh.
rather have all the units I can available to me instead of having to fear of one of my units dying. And then Chris literally ruins 3. I mean, I don't want to say that he ruins 3, but he ruins 3.
Oh, that's Nagi?
Yeah, that's Nagi. If
that's-
Tiki dies, you get her instead.
Oh, yeah, kill her.
In three, you get both of them. If I remember.
Oh, even better.
Even better.
Yeah.
But if I had to choose, fucking kill Tiki.
What the
That's
dog
fucking
doing?
hilarious.
But that's pretty much it. I mean,
But it doesn't
terms
make
of
any
what I would
canonical sense.
Yeah.
in
Wait,
the-
Edgar hasn't
Yeah.
said his game that he'd want to see remade. Actually, I already know his remade game. But anyways, Edgar, what would you choose to get a remake?
I mean, if we're not including the ones that are already possibly being remade,
Doesn't matter,
I
you
want
can
the
choose-
Marth games.
Like, you could choose whatever. Marth game, yeah. But you could choose whatever. It doesn't matter.
Well, Ike games is what I want. The Marth games.
Yay.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
That's
Yeah,
second.
that's
there's only one reason why I want those remade whatsoever. Right?
Black
And that
Knight
is-
in glorious
uh,
HD.
Yes, but also
Ike.
then fixing the ending because that game was rushed. That's-
Understandable. All right.
Oh, yeah, but it gives more time, hopefully.
Yeah, no, I get you. All right, let's move on. So, recently,
Yes, sir.
wait, what
What
happened?
about
Miho and
me?
Metopia.
But did you say the game? Wait, no, did he? Actually, no, I don't think he did.
No, he
Anyways, go
didn't.
say.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay, go.
I want the one with Zephiel in it, so that way we can see him in glorious HD using a trebuchet in order to throw a sword.
Yeah, you know what?
This motherfucker-
You know what? You know what? He changed my mind. Yeah, I want Binding Blade remade just so I could see Zephiel's crit animation in its HD glory. And if you don't know what that is, let me try giving you a visual. Okay?
Oh, bro, you mean you talking about his
He
crit?
has a staff, right? A big staff, like a trident. He turns that trident into a sword after lightning strikes it. He reels it back, does a couple of full 360 spinneroonies, and then slams you. And it's great. It's beautiful.
Bro, GBA animations are fire, bro. Let's be real here.
Oh, yeah, dude, the fucking animation
Actually,
fire.
yeah, you know what?
I love
You know,
them.
that's my worry. If they remake the Game Boy games,
We're not gonna have those beautiful animations.
would they
Yeah.
ruin the animation?
Who knows? All right, but again, so we're good with Fire Emblem remakes and remasters.
Real quick, just for the GBA remake. I mean, imagine if they just kept it the same, but just made it 3D. I think, it would look fire still, but damn, you just cannot get the same thing with those sprites, bro. It really is different.
But before we move on, I also want to mention I'm surprised,
Yeah,
Lewis,
continue.
you actually said Mart's game. I was surprised you didn't say Fate, so you could see Camilla's titties in HD.
No. I really want to see the first one remade.
And then
you know,
Fates.
honestly.
Besides, they
Fate,
can just
though,
put Camilla
I'll
in
put
the
that
first
second.
game.
I think that's second.
I'll put specifically. I'll put that second.
Understandable.
Hamuna.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh shit! Imagine if they just made the fucking story amazing.
Oh,
that'd
but
be
true
great.
about that. That's not gonna happen. But anyways,
Yeah,
alright.
that's not
So
gonna happen.
let's move on from the Fire Emblem remakes. All right. So basically, this is something I want to talk about because I noticed in an interview that Maximilian was mentioning on his stream, and it was an interview with some SNK devs, I believe, and I think they were talking about the whole situation with how SNK versus Capcom is coming to the Switch. I think it's like a Neo Geo port or something. I forgot what exactly.
It's
Neo what?
it's the
Pocket.
Neo Geo Pocket Color
Okay, the pocket color.
version of the game. It's essentially just SNK versus Capcom, but on handheld.
Yeah.
It's not that bad actually, but
Yeah.
like it's obviously not the one that the people want.
But it's still nice to see nonetheless. You know what I mean? That like people to see Capcom, like that they had to. I'm pretty sure Capcom had to approve of this as well. And they said yes.
They did.
Yeah. So basically, in this interview, I think SNK was talking about how they hope that in the future they can collab. It's something along the lines of collabing more with Capcom, and it seems like they have a good relationship, essentially, and it looks like they could still be working together and all that stuff. So a lot of people have gotten to wonder, like, what if we get a Capcom versus SNK 3? What if Terry Bogardo meets Ken again? That's in a game that's not Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch.
Are you okay?
Look, I know Smash.
Oh no.
I know Smash won't do this because like of how it handles its intros, but I really would have loved to see like if Ken and Terry are fighting, that Ken gives him the hat. All right, and it's like, I'm like, this is what I love about those old 2D fighting games is just the
special interactions.
The special interactions, like I mean the only one that never made sense to me. I know why they did it, right? Because they're like the main protagonists of their series, but like having like Kyo and Ryu interact was one of the weirdest things. Because like it would have made more sense if he interacted with Rio instead, right? Instead, Ryu's beefing with a school kid, like what?
Bro, understandable, but like. So what do you guys think of all that? Like the possibility of future Capcom and SNK collabs? Like hey, maybe one if Marvel vs. Capcom isn't going through with like Capcom's having trouble with Marvel and they can't really do anything. They're like, oh crap, we need to do another versus series. Fuck, let's do it with SNK. You know what I mean? So what do you guys think about like how the future is bright for Capcom and SNK collabs?
I just want it to be known that if they do another Capcom versus SNK, SNK 3, all right, I want them to just be brutally honest. Street Fighter and Friends versus SNK.
Street Fighter and Friends. Yeah, for those that don't know, Capcom versus SNK 1 and 2, the majority of the characters from the Capcom side just all came from Street Fighter. Like, they did, like, it's like a shit ton of Street Fighter, and then you have, like one Darkstalkers or something, one or two. And
in the sequel, they only brought in, like, I think it was just one Darkstalkers in the first one, and then two in the second with a Rival Schools character.
Yeah, and I think Final Fight as well was there as well.
Yeah, but like, do I really want to count Final Fight? I mean, yes, sure, but like, it's basically associated with Street Fighter.
But with the way things are now, like with how many characters Capcom has, you can expect that like if there was one, we're gonna try to have Resident Evil, Devil May Cry characters in here, bro. Edgar, how would it feel? You can kill Terry with Virgil.
I don't think those characters would make sense though, in the style of SNK versus Capcom, because or Capcom versus SNK, because the Marvel series has always been a faster pace fighting game series, right? I mean, there's a bunch of zoning, but it's always sort of been faster paced in terms of movement. And I don't know if I'd feel right seeing Dante moving as slow as characters do in like Street Fighter V, for example. And not to say that game, Capcom versus SNK 2 is a slow game. It's not a slow game, but it's not Marvel fast, right? Is what I'm basically saying.
I mean, who knows like how they would do it if they did a 3, so we don't know. But I'm pretty sure they try to implement them.
Yeah, but the thing is that if you let SNK handle it, they'll make shit broken, and if they make shit broken, we can truly see how strong Virgil and Dante
we'll
are.
truly be able to see. No, Edgar, we'll truly be able to see.
We could literally have a forum that's just them and their sins.
We can have Terry murder Virgil, bro, and take his sword like I am now. the storm that is approaching.
Bruh.
Are you okay?
You say that, but
stop.
But when SNK made, all right, this is no joke. This is the full title of the game: SNK versus Capcom SVC Chaos, which is actually just technically the full name is SNK versus Capcom SNK versus Capcom Chaos. But anyways, in that game, the Capcom side, it was still mainly Street Fighter and Friends, but there were a bit more diversity. In particular, Zero, Mega Man Zero version specifically was added. You say no, but I say Pog because that's the better version of Zero.
No,
No.
no.
Okay. I couldn't. Oh,
Hey, bro, he
I
was
thought-
yawning.
I thought-
Understandable.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the green TD Zero. But anyways, but what's really funny is that the most broken characters of the game, one of them is a SNK character, and the other one's a Zero. And I just spoiled it. The other one's a Capcom character,
Yo,
which was Geese and Zero. Geese and Zero apparently the most busted characters in that game, which is what I find hilarious. But I also find it hilarious that SNK gives more Capcom representation to Capcom than Capcom does for themselves in their own crossover game, their own version of the game. Just wanted to point that out.
understandable.
I have
They
nothing
had-
to say for this, by the way, because I don't have much experience with
Bro, you
these
should
two,
play some fighting games, bro.
things.
No,
Ah,
you
bro, I only play Smash Bros.
didn't. Oh, wow, yo,
Yeah,
damn.
and he kicks my ass every time.
No, it's true. I need to play that. But no, like, what do you guys think of that? Like, even as an outsider, thinking about it, like, another collab between two different companies with their characters. Think about it. Street Fighter, Resident Evil, Devil May Cry, Mega Man, collabing with characters from KOF, Fatal Fury, Psycho Soldier, Samurai Sam Show, all that stuff. You know what I mean? Just seeing stuff like that.
Yeah.
It sounds nice. You know what I mean?
They're gonna
What if
finally
we
make
have Mario versus Luigi?
Mario versus.
They're basically gonna finally make Project X Zone 3, and this time it's gonna feature SNK characters. And Terry's gonna go, "All right, Buster Wolf," and Terry's gonna go, "What is he saying?"
Man, it's a.
Power down.
So basically, from what I gathered, is that the future of Capcom and SNK collabs is pretty bright, and we could possibly see a Capcom versus SNK 3. Just don't hold your breath, but it could be possible that could happen. Right now
Yeah.
each company is probably working on their own stuff. Like right now, I
If
see.
anything, there is mainly hope for Capcom versus SNK 2 and SNK versus Capcom Chaos to be ported with rollback.
Yeah.
That's
All right, but does anyone else want to add anything else, or are we moving on?
Let's go.
I'm good.
Let's go. All right, you good? All right. So this last one, while it is in our
Well, it's not
topics
the
here,
last one.
it's listed as 3 topics, but we're gonna combine into one and call it the Capcom Galore, since it's Resident Evil showcase, showcasing Village again, the Monster Hunter Rise stuff that I think they showed for the next update, I believe, and then
Mhm.
the Great Ace
The one that
Attorney's
came out
announcement.
yesterday.
all right.
Yeah,
So
crazy.
I just want to go through this quickly for myself because I have not much to say. So I'll just say this quickly. Great for Ace Attorney fans. I just want Phoenix Wright in a Marvel game again.
Understandable.
Monster Hunter. I mean, I don't have the game at all, but I know a lot of people like it. Congratulations. Me, on the other hand, I'm not really interested in playing Monster Hunter, but hey, that's just me. And for
Okay.
Resident Evil, my only hope is that one of 2 things happen. All right, one that does. I hope that doesn't, and one that does. All right, that doesn't is I don't want Chris to be a villain in this game. I don't want that. I don't want that. But what I do want is Chris just punching everything he sees.
You could punch a
okay?
boulder.
Like rocks and helicopters.
Helicopter.
At this point, I just want him to punch the bottom of a mountain and then pick it up.
He's just gonna. That'll be hilarious.
And then you know what? I figured it out, guys. The whole plot of Resident Evil 8 is that they're gonna show that Wesker is alive again. GG. That's all I
Oh,
have to say.
understandable. That's fine. But with Resident Evil Showcase, like it seemed like from what I've gathered, it showed off that that supposedly Chris kills Ethan's wife. I believe that's what they showed off in the trailer. Say how he said you killed her. You killed. What was her name? Mia?
Yeah.
Was it?
Mia.
Yeah, Mia. So which made saving her in the first game and the previous game pointless. But
Let's go.
and supposedly, so we know that Mia will be dying in this game, at least what we gathered. But do you think it's Chris? Like that's the thing. It's like if it is Chris, there has to be a reason for it. You know what I mean? Or it could be someone else that is framing him. But what do you
Alright,
think?
so basically, the way that it's going down, okay? So, Ethan sees Mia dying, right? By
Mhm.
this Chris dude, okay? But actually, this Chris is a werewolf, and the real
Oh my
Chris
God.
is a separate entity. Therefore, there you go. That's it. They made like an. And
Somebody
is it called
say Resident Evil
anthropomorphic?
6?
The real Chris was the friends we made along the way.
Yo,
Oh
true.
my god.
By the way, that is a thing. Yeah, like he brought up Resident Evil 6, but yeah, in Resident Evil 6, like they have like this whole fake Ada, real Ada storyline going on.
Oh.
So like clones, like characters being clones to essentially, like this evil Chris could just be a fake Chris. It's totally possible because they've
Yeah, he
done it.
could
They've
be
done it.
named Josh.
Oh my God.
Yeah, his name is Josh, and he participated in the fight of the life.
We're great.
But he had to change his name, so now he called himself Chris because he lost.
Yeah, and that's why he's now Chris Redfield with a K.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Understandable.
spoiled you the entirety of Resident Evil 8.
Thank you,
You're
bro.
welcome.
Thank you, bro. It was great.
Damn. So you're hoping that Resident Evil, the newest one, will have Chris show up? Just
No, he is gonna be here.
Super fucking
It's already
done
confirmed that
already.
he is going to appear in the game. Like
Yeah,
he
Oh,
is.
really? That's awesome.
He's only in like 15 trailers.
But hear me out.
Yeah.
They're gonna make it canon that he turns into a
And the
werewolf
box art.
because that's gonna be how he plays in the future Marvel vs. Capcom games. People wanted John
Yeah,
Talbane.
there you go.
Look, hear me out. People wanted John
Yeah.
Talbane from Darkstalkers in Marvel vs. Capcom, but Capcom's like, I don't know. I don't think we want to add another Darkstalker. So let's make Chris turn to a werewolf, and there you go, right?
That way it makes more sense when he punches a rock
Guys,
out of the way.
breaking news. All right, I have to say this real quick. All right, breaking news. WWE and Crunchyroll have paired to create a WWE anime series.
Yo, we're not talking about.
No.
Yeah, we're definitely-
You know that fishing
Really?
rod?
Why?
Apparently this was announced a few days ago, but someone sent it to me and I'm just like, you know what? Let me interrupt just for this. I think it'd be funny.
That's actually
Or it could-
hilarious.
Yeah,
No.
Okay, yeah, we're not gonna talk about that, but.
No, we're not gonna.
But no,
talk.
for real though, it's like I mean,
Unreal.
the demo is out right now on PS4 and PS5, so y'all can try that out if you have. Well, everyone here has only PS4, so none of you. So yeah, y'all can try it out.
Well, everyone here has a PS4, but
Yeah,
I
everyone
do
here.
not have
You know what
one.
here means? Here.
Yeah, I mean,
Huh,
Lewis doesn't
yeah.
have one either, or
Yeah.
Abdir.
Everyone has
Half
a
and
PS4,
half,
haha.
essentially. No, but the reason I said that is because no one here has a PS5. You know what I mean?
Cry. Cry
But,
about it.
Just
Like I am about the
Yeah.
PS5.
But basically, it's like there's a demo available. You can try it out. From what I've been hearing, the game looks really beautiful, and everyone's really interested in seeing the game. And yeah, look,
Yeah, I've seen some gameplay. It looks amazing.
I think the game's coming out really soon, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it comes out. It comes out next month, or rather in a few weeks.
8 feet.
Yo.
long.
Okay. So 8 feet.
Monster Hunter
So really
Rise,
excited.
they shop
yeah.
she's
online
9
and
feet,
have
Theo.
9 feet?
She's
Oh,
she's 9'6", Theo.
dang it.
Speaking of her, she will be the Mr. X of this game, which I'm fine with. However, I hope that they do it like Mr. X and not Nemesis, because Nemesis, I find it kind of funny because Nemesis was okay. How do I put it this way? In 2 remake, Mr. X is based on Nemesis from original 3, and then they made Nemesis in the 3 remake worse than Mr. X.
Yeah,
in
I
2
agree with you. I definitely saw that when I saw gameplay. Like, and Nemesis was just like a fly, you know? He was like,
So-
oh, whatever.
I hope that they make the Duchess as interesting as Mr. X was in 2. Like, who knows? Maybe our first scene with her will actually just be her lifting up the helicopter all the same. And then that's when Chris punches it.
Ah, and then it grows up, and then you land somewhere. You're in the middle of a village, and you wake up, and you don't know what's going on.
It's like the Duchess goes,
Who are you?
"Who
Like,
are
wake
you?"
up, soldier.
And
We
Chris
gotta
goes,
move.
I'm Chris Redfield, and
And
I'm
then
here
Chris
for
comes out of nowhere and
winner.
punches you again.
You must marry my sister
Oh my
to continue the
God.
Redfield bloodline.
I
Bro.
killed your wife so you can fuck my sister.
Yeah, exactly. But like,
Oh shit, that's right.
but like, I'm hoping that whatever they do with this game, like I said, I don't want Chris to be a villain. I know that there have been fake versions of characters in the past games. I know that,
Gotta.
but I don't. I after a little game called Last of Us 2, cinematic stories
Bruh.
have kind of put me down and have made me worried about
Yeah.
stories going forward. Ruining characters that are beloved, and I could trust Capcom slightly, but we'll have to wait and see. And my only other hope is that we actually see more Resident Evil characters that isn't just Chris. Like Jill, we're just like, what's going on with Jill? We know that Resident Evil, there's going to be a Resident Evil 4 Netflix series, but that happens after RE4. RE6 would already happen. What's going on with Leon? What's going on with, what was Sherry? Sherry from
yeah.
2. Like, what's going on with her? What's going on with that dude? The guy that she teamed up with.
Jake.
Like, what's going?
What's up?
Jake, yeah.
Oh,
What's
wait,
going on with
I was like, wait a minute. I was like, huh?
It's
Yeah,
fucking
what's-
it's Wesker's kid.
Like,
Oh,
what's
that's
going-
right. He is. Fuck, I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
There's a kid named Jake.
Like, what's going
Yes,
on with these other characters? Don't get me wrong. I like Ethan, but
Ethan.
I get Resident Evil 6 wasn't received that well, but what's going on with those characters? Like, I'm more interested in what happened to those guys than, like, if Ethan Winter dies in this game, I don't care. I want Leon.
This.
Wow.
But
Wow.
Abdir,
Come on,
I want-
you
I
can't
want
say
him to do
wow.
some
You don't
punches
even
and some
see
poor
his
guy.
not
face.
just some pushes and some guns, you know?
Abdir, you're forgetting very important thing. They are gonna have their characters that are gonna be doing their own shit. Remember the fucking mobile? I mean, not the mobile game, the multiplayer
Yeah.
game.
The rest of them are just playing a little battle royale. It don't
Yeah,
make
exactly.
sense.
Fortnite.
Oh,
And
yeah,
that's
check
where
it-
they
check
get
your-
into Fortnite.
check
Oh,
your
actually, it's gonna be
DMs.
Among Us gameplay. Who's the Mr.
I hate you. Anyways,
Alright.
Among Us.
So yeah, we
but,
got
like-
other topics as well, you know.
but
You
yeah,
got
like
stuff
no,
to-
and that's what I came to say. Just I just hope that for Resident Evil 9, we focus on the other characters. Getting tired of Ethan already. He's only been here for one game before this one, obviously.
Yeah,
But I'm already tired of him. I'm
Yeah, you're
already
being
tired.
an asshole towards him, bro.
understand.
We don't even see his face
I
yet.
know,
Yeah,
right?
that's true. We don't even see his
Don't worry,
face.
bro.
Right.
Abdir, don't worry.
We know he's
He'll
blonde.
he'll
We
be
know
the-
he's blonde.
Hey, look, he'll be the Resident Evil character that appears in Marvel vs. Capcom 4. All right, but
Wait, what?
I'm
Yeah.
happy with the direction they're going with. Like, I hated that like cabin shit, like the village. Not the new one, the previous one, Resident Evil 7.
yeah,
I
where it
didn't
took
like
place
how it
like a
looked. It
swamp
was-
land, bro. You know.
Yeah, I felt like,
Oh,
oh
yeah.
my god, it's so disgusting. I think it was cool though, but this one, Mansion,
Yes.
amazing.
Oh my god, shut up and fuck you.
I thought he said Shrek, bro.
Nah,
God.
nah.
You said
Alright,
Shrek.
But
I
so
thought I heard it.
I think we talked a lot about Resident Evil. So anything you guys, for those that watched the Monster Hunter Rise event, what do you guys have to say about that?
I keep getting my ass kicked by the stupid invisible chameleon with the dragon.
What the fuck does that have to do with the event?
That's the new
Wait,
monster.
oh really? Wait, that's the new monster? Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know
I said
anything
it
about
one time
Monster
and I was
Hunter
eating
Rise.
shit.
You
But I
already
can't
know.
believe you didn't even know what's going on.
Bro, look, you think I don't keep
Bruh.
it up? I keep an eye on Monster Hunter
That's
and
pretty
also.
cool though, invisible like lizard.
And for those that did, for you guys that did watch it, what do you guys think about what they showed off and all stuff? I don't know anything, but honestly,
I'm just glad they didn't bring in Lunastra because fuck that bitch. But they did bring Kushala Daora, so fuck us anyways.
I have no idea.
And
any
then
of
they
these
brought
monsters.
back Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Well, Beetlejuice.
Yo,
but we
Beetlejuice,
just call it
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, the bet. Wait, was that something? Wait, hold up. The Bezelgeuse or whatever.
Yeah,
Is
Bezelgeuse.
that was a DLC monster? Or was it in the base game?
No. He was added with the update in Rise.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Capcom? I
What?
won't buy a single Capcom game ever again. Fuck you.
Why not?
Oh yeah,
I hate the Bezelgeuse or whatever that's
You have to
called.
fucking fight it. It is gonna show up, but you don't have to fight it.
But it's a
I have to
bitch.
How
It's
is
not
the
even that
online
Bad.
mode?
The fucking regime
online is
force,
pretty
he's
good.
not even that bad.
The online is pretty good. For the most part, it's been pretty good.
No lag or anything like that? Because I know they've been testing out the new online features.
No, there's no
Finally,
lag.
you know?
There's no lag. So me, Theo, Edgar, Justin, like we played together, and the lag is
Yeah, okay.
not really consistent.
Monster Hunter does
there
not
is no
really
lag.
have that form of lag.
Yeah, there is no
it
lag, yeah.
rarely has it. What happens though is the monster will probably stand still forever, and you can beat the shit out of it while that's happening.
Just go.
Yeah, exactly.
You just go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what
And
Monster
all
Hunter's
you
all
gotta
about.
worry about is that
Clapping.
you may suddenly lose all of your HP once it starts moving again, or that or that it's about to hit you because it's like the animations continue. It's just like not there.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
not registering on your side, so the chances of you actually just dying because it was technically hitting you isn't like that high, but it can happen.
Okay, I get you. I feel you. That I completely understand that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That is so funny though.
And the best part is the damage you deal still registers. So like, I can kill that fucker while he's just standing there,
Sick.
and the other
And
and the other
especially when you
person
have
is
4
running for their
people.
life because it's doing some enraged bullshit.
The rage
Oh,
of the
okay.
Keyblade.
no.
That's cool
Alright.
though. That's really cool.
Okay.
What's even cooler is they finally managed to not have the tiny monsters desync because that used to be a thing. You would be like
Oh, I get you.
the small monsters, they wouldn't like actually care about syncing them together. So I could be fighting the large monster, and then the tiny one next to me will just fucking die because someone else in the hunt was fighting that one. So he just dies next to you with no context.
No context.
Oh,
Monster Hunter
that's what's
deaths.
going on. Okay, I see. I see. What you mean.
Yeah, so that could happen with the smaller monsters. The only ones they really bothered to sync up in the older games were the large monsters. I think that
Okay.
changed in World though.
All right.
All right, that's cool.
Is there anything else you want to mention about Monster Hunter Rises event or whatever? Anything new from the recent updates?
They added a sword and shield that has 100% affinity, which means
Pokemon.
100% chance of critting.
Shut up.
Yo.
Oh wait, 100% chance of critting, bro. Aegis Slash. You see, that Pokemon is stupid. If you basically use
Yeah.
sword.
See, but the thing is, you're only at green sharpness, so you can't actually go past blue sharpness if you use the handicraft skill.
What the fuck?
So you're stuck at green sharpness the whole time, but you've got so many fucking hits of green sharpness, plus you're dealing crit damage that it does not matter at all.
Look, I
He's
just know
talking
you.
about
Alright,
Monster
too many
Hunter,
nerds.
Look,
not
I know
Going
you. I
on.
know you. Sharp weapon. I didn't know there's different colors of sharp weapons.
Yeah, so you start
Good
at red,
prep.
which is abysmal. Don't fucking use that. Then you have yellow, which you should only ever be using with like the beginner bone weapons or the beginner weapons in general, because they barely have any green sharpness. You want to be at green, but once you get blue and white, don't fucking touch green.
Understandable. Okay.
Because every time, basically, you deal more damage at the higher sharpness levels. So when you lose sharpness, like when you go down a level, you're dealing less damage.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's cool. I've seen that.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, you see.
So I guess the
Like,
next
it's not a
thing here.
huge deal, but you just want to keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now here's the thing. I'm not a fan of this yet. Maybe one day I'll get into it. I've heard many good things about the Ace Attorney series, and definitely something I
Yeah.
want to try out one day because everyone says it's phenomenal. But they're finally localizing the Great Ace Attorney, which many Ace Attorney fans pretty much went apeshit over. People were like extremely happy to see the Great Ace Attorney finally get localized. But
Let's fucking go.
yeah, so I can't say anything much
Yeah.
about the way the game plays. So I'm just happy for fans, So I wanted to mention that. What do you guys think
My
about?
Sherlock
cousin was
Holmes?
pretty excited for that too.
That's
It's
right.
Awesome.
Isn't it? That's right. Isn't there a guy called? Yeah, that's right. There's a guy named Herlock Sholmes in that game.
The actual historical figure is Sherlock Holmes, but then something book character, something Sherlock Holmes, something related to Phoenix Wright.
But yeah, no, like, so what do you guys think about this game getting localized? I mean, of course, you don't have to tell me details about what you think of the game.
I'm waiting
since-
for Mother 3 to get localized.
Mother 3,
Oh, you're gonna die.
God
Yeah,
damn it,
well,
Lewis.
You're gonna die before you see
bro.
that one.
Bro,
I'm just
Lewis will be
repeating
in
the
his
meme. I've
grave.
never played that
It's
before.
there. He's in his grave, and then Mother 3 gets localized. I'm gonna head. Someone's gonna go to
He's
his
just
grave.
gonna stand up?
They're gonna ring his coffin. You're gonna see Lewis rise from the dead. His skeleton's gonna come up. It's like finally.
About fucking time.
I've waited.
Finally.
I've been waiting for this.
But
I love that.
but what do you guys think of the Great Ace Attorney finally getting localized?
I don't know what
And
that
that's
means
cool.
at all for fans, but you know what? It looks good, and maybe I should try out the games.
So for fans, it's because
Yeah,
I think
it's
the
an
series
experience people
was
missed out on,
yeah. But for fans, like they've wanted to play this game for a while now. The problem is that it was only available in Japan, and people are like, "Come on, bring it over to the States. We want to play this game."
Yeah, we all
know?
know that feeling.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But what everyone? But what do you got? What else do you guys want to say about it?
Nice.
Not much.
Nice.
no,
Bring me Yakuza Dead Souls.
The Yakuza that bro. I mean that wait.
bring
Dead
the
Souls game out here,
Samurai Yakuza game.
Exactly.
Come
There you go. I was
on.
gonna
We
say
have
that.
both, bro.
But wait, that's Sega.
Yeah,
Sega.
I know.
Sega.
But yeah, no, definitely. I want to definitely see The Samurai Yakuza games definitely come through. All right, but if no one wants to say anything about the Great Ace Attorney, we're done.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
chilling.
All right, go home, guys. Have a good.
See
No,
you.
no
I'm-
shilling, no
I'm-
shilling.
I'm
We're
already-
ending it right here. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, that's right, that's right. We need
No
to hear
shilling,
it.
no shit. Not for real though.
What?
All right, it's time to shill. All right.
Yeah, it's a plug-in time. Let's go.
You know, we need to let this SabdierZ guy get it out of the way first.
Give it a moment. He's a little flustered.
He's a little flustered. Oh,
leave him muted. Leave him muted.
Oh,
no,
Danny!
Oh, are we kicking the Frenchman? Let's go.
Ah,
Yes.
it's time for the shilling.
Shrek.
Please subscribe to SabdierZ at YouTube.com,
Oh.
follow on Twitter.com, and potentially even Instagram. Who knows? Also, you may follow my MySpace, even though I never use it and never will. Also,
Yep.
please watch all my newest videos, including my Bloodstained playthrough and of course,
Bloodstained.
all my other Smash content. All right, please make sure to not subscribe to any of these other people.
Wait a
except,
minute.
Except GVGM because it features me. You know me.
Oh
and
my-
any channel that features me is really superior than any other channel that doesn't feature me.
Also,
Of
you
course.
would say for Theo to be you would say sub to Theo only if you were in his videos. Is that it?
He hasn't featured me yet, so
What
I don't care
I'm
about his
hearing-
channel.
Damn. Yeah, I am so sorry, Theo.
And therefore, do not subscribe to VieuxCrouton because it doesn't feature me at SabdierZ at YouTube.com, and that in
Wow.
itself is a crime. All right, with that all being said, clearly my shilling is superior than anyone else's due to the fact that I keep talking really quickly, and obviously now to help the Spanish people. Mira, si tú...
No, Theo goes
Oh my
next because I understand with his whole situation. I know it's getting that time where he normally eats, so let him go next.
Yes.
Say bye bye.
Well, actually, I just got called, but anyways, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, VieuxCrouton. You can also follow my Twitch and Twitter, and also make sure to watch the Sony PlayStation video because I actually go really in depth into it, and I want things to change for the better. So, with that all said, I'll see y'all the next time. I gotta go right now.
Yeah, go. You can
Alright,
leave
see
now.
ya.
Definitely
Say
go
bye
ahead, bro.
bye.
See you guys.
Bye.
Have a
Say
nice
bye-bye.
day.
Bye, Theo.
Said
Later.
bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Who's next?
And with that, you can unsubscribe to...
Wow. Who's next? Who's going on? Who's next?
All right, guys. So basically, follow everyone but Sabdir, and
Oh,
I have a
no!
Twitter that you can follow. If you're gonna use it, just send me dog pics. Goodbye.
Understandable. Yes. Follow him on Twitter. Send him dog pictures in his DMs or cats. I mean,
Or
would you-
cats.
yeah, I
Or
was just-
birds.
Or what about bunnies? Any bunnies?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, understand. Cute animals, basically. Alright, he didn't
All
even say anything. All right, who's next?
Good podcast, boys.
Wait,
Shut up,
Louis,
the
you're
great-
next.
No, I got nothing to promote.
Follow his garbage Twitter. Anyway,
bring your
He's got,
charger along
he's
with
got
you
one of those
whenever
things
you go
that I
outside.
got.
he
There
also
you
has a Twitch that I think he uses from here and there.
Sometimes.
go. Yeah, it's the same name, customer. Boom, done.
Yeah, there you go, I'll
Easy.
plug-
Bam.
Jonathan.
Twitter, send me titties. Have a nice day.
Damn.
No.
Damn.
Spit
Yeah,
in!
wait. Hey, okay, anime titty or
That's hilarious.
damn, bro.
Yeah, I don't care. Real 3D anime, I don't care. Just send me titties.
Damn, bro. Shit. Those man horny, bro. On God.
On God, bro.
All right. Also, subscribe to me if you aren't subscribed to me. But anyway,
So
But-
anyways.
yeah.
Pero si ya terminamos, chicos.
Anyways.
Okay. Gracias por participando en el Pesky Plumbers podcast.
Oh,
Y yo
no.
gusta que
Spanish.
I'm
que
falling.
hable problema, chico. Yo estaba hablando
Tienes un problema,
español.
niño.
Maybe this might be the last time we'll ever have SabdierZ on the podcast. But anyway,
No!
but anyways, have a great day, great night, whenever you're watching this. Take care, guys. Later.
Baba Booey.